today I am going to be asking Mel a whole heap of questions, and she's going to be giving us her honest opinion. Absolutely. And you know, it's kind of a little bit of insight into why and how and the motivation behind her onboarding with the Create. And, you know, listen to what she's got to say, and if you've got any questions whatsoever, just get back to us. Okay, now, question number 1, I'm going to ask you, and please answer honestly.
Okay.
All right. So, can you first off give us a brief description of, you know, how you encountered Create?
Well, it's probably about mid-2020, and I, like most people, was just reeling with shock at how the pandemic was changing our lives. And I was really in a time of change where I was ready for change and to take more charge of my life.
Yeah.
I wanted to find a real option that would help insulate me against economic downfall.
Yeah.
My husband is an executive, and suddenly everything was different for him. He wasn't going to the office, he wasn't flying around the world. I was actually really worried that he was going to be made redundant, and it was interesting times.
Okay, so did you shop around, and if you did shop around before you came to us, what did you choose? Create.
Yes, I did shop around. And there's just so much nonsense out there.
Yeah, believe you.
Look, I like to think of myself as being quite astute, so, you know, I can see through that.
Yeah.
Create had a business system that was workable, called Refunding Money. The business is recession and pandemic proof.
Absolutely.
But what really attracted me to it was the positive line of work. Refunding is really positive. You can't get better than that. And it can't be infiltrated by Asia or India like the retail or even the tourism industry is. We're cheaper dollar and cheaper wages in the foreign countries, you know, just they can damage the market globally.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the refund industry, that can't occur. So someone in China, for example, can't infiltrate the Australian or the American refund market. And that preservation of the local industry is something I found super attractive, and that's what clinched it for me.
Okay, sounds good. Another question for you. What are the negatives, if any, in your opinion, of being self-employed?
Well, for me, self-employment is the dream, really. I mean, so there's it's all pluses. But I mean, look, it does take commitment and common sense, as well as good time management. I mean, none of it's hard. It's just that it does require thought and commitment. And look, everyone's going to have pluses and minuses, but it is definitely something worth doing.
Lovely. And our last question, what advice would you give anyone that is starting out?
Well, my advice would be to take it slow. Make sure you've got a good sound knowledge and skills and expertise foundation, because that foundation is really critical, and it's definitely not something that should be rushed.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Mel. Thank you.